Welcome everyone to Nitro! Ladies and gentlemen, Halloween Havoc is this Sunday. Tonight, Arn Anderson steps in the ring with Jeff Jarrett. We have got a face-off between Hogan and Nash. Page and Sting will have a rematch as well. Let's get Nitro underway. Well, kicking things off with some tag team action. As I said, people, this Sunday, Halloween Havoc. I meant to say it on the Raw episode as well. No Mercy will be in 2 weeks. Well, just bumping up the pay-per-views a little bit quicker, as I really want to end this universe on the November pay-per-views. So I want to get to them quicker, so that I'm not like putting a video up for 2K18 and pretty much the next day putting up a video for 2K19. I'd like to have a good week to 2 weeks distance between the next game, just to give people a chance to obviously watch the episodes. So we're just speeding up the pay-per-views a little bit, so we can just get to the end. So Halloween Havoc, people, this Sunday, where Bret the Hitman Hart and Booker T will go one-on-one one more time after the crap last week. Exposed steel, low blows, everything Bret Hart can do, he pulled out the bag. It's going to be tag team action tonight though. We've seen them go at it in tag action at the last pay-per-view. They're going to do it again tonight. Bulldog, of course, attacked Jim Neidhart last week backstage, but Jim the Anvil Neidhart, shout out to him, may he rest in peace. R.I.P. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, former tag team champion, competed in WWF, WCW, even had a small appearance in ECW as well. Very small appearance, but still an appearance. Another man that's went, another wrestler that's went at a young age. I mean, it's not young, but 63 isn't exactly an old man. I mean, my dad's older than that, but it's the constant argument of concussions and what does the business do to your body. Well, either way, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, former tag team champion, he's having issues with Bret here right now. After Bret Hart and Bulldog rejoined the NWO and didn't let Jim Neidhart back in. Well, here we go. We saw this match at the last pay-per-view. Bret and Bulldog pulled up the victory. See Buff Bagwell out here as well. Well, Booker T and Bret. Booker T beat him before one-on-one. Bret managed to get the victory over him last week. As oh, watch out. Big German there. I saw a lot of attacks last week by the NWO. As I said, man, Bulldog, he attacked Neidhart backstage, laid him out, big power slam into the concrete floor. And then, of course, that match, Bret Hart versus Booker T. Neidhart wasn't out here, therefore Booker was on his own. The distractions came into play. The exposed turnbuckle came into play as Booker T's crawling, and look at this, Bret Hart's telling him, come on, let's do it. He's wanting him to come in, and well, here he comes asking, you shall receive. He just took him down, and Neidhart is on to Bret now, and God, just took him down again. Big shoulder tackle as he grabs him, pulls him up to his feet again here. He scoops him up. Big power slam there as Buff Bagwell getting his attention. The NWO numbers game. Is Bret able to take advantage of it? And Bret taking advantage. And Bret now scooping him up and taking him down. Bret in control now thanks to that distraction by Buff Bagwell. As I said, last week was all about the NWO numbers, man. We saw a lot of stuff happen last week. NWO just showing off the numbers that they've got. It's Bulldog now. And Bulldog there, keeping him in the corner here, man. God, ran right into the ropes there. I said Diamond Dallas Page and Sting, they're going to have a rematch tonight after the whatever the hell was going on last week. NWO trying to recruit the two of them. Neidhart with the reversal there. Neidhart trying to drag him over to the corner. And Neidhart makes the tag. He was in absolute control before Buff got his attention. As in, oh, Bulldog there. As Booker now. On to Bulldog. And Booker snaps him down. Another quick tag. Ooh, nice shot there. Neidhart back in, just needed that quick rest. He'll be happy to get his hands on Bulldog after the crap that Bulldog pulled. There's up. Bulldog round the back. And a big punch right in the back there. There's British Bulldog. Sends Neidhart into the corner. They're going to get a quick bit of double team in here. And a big double hip toss there. Is Neidhart though able to jump up, make the tag? Here comes Booker. Booker and Brett will meet this Sunday. There's Booker. And Booker is all over him. And oh, big axe handle right between the eyes there. And Booker T. As Booker. And a big spine buster by Booker T. Into the cover, but Bagwell's got the official, man. Booker T turning around, seeing it. The NWO numbers are once again playing their part. Booker T though. And Booker's going to look for that axe kick. Look this time. And it's Bulldog that's in the way. As he's into the cover here. And the referee isn't in position. Booker T can't believe it. And Booker T shouting at them. He's shouting at the referee. Booker T had the match won. This is just like the last pay-per-view. And Bulldog with a cheap shot there. As he turns around and Brett's right there, grabs Booker, sends him right into the corner there. And now just raking at the eyes. As in goes for another German. Booker though able to get the elbow. As he scoops up Brett into a big backbreaker there. I believe Booker T might have had this one in the bag as he drops the big knee. He's all over him right now. And Brett. As Brett now, he scoops him up in a backbreaker of his own. But oh man, we got a steel chair in the ring now. Buff Bagwell. It's damn NWO, man, and all these dirty tactics they pull. Brett doing, just dragging him about. Is wait a minute. Buff's got him, and he goes to use the chair. He didn't manage to land it there. Is Brett. Booker T was able to move, but the chair's in the corner. Referee doesn't see the chair, but wait a minute, Brett did a bloody low. The referee too busy trying to get rid of the steel chair. Caught with the enziguri. And the low blow has jumped down. And now Bulldog. He drops the elbow. And now he scoops up Booker. The strength of him as he picks him back up to his feet here. And Booker T raking the eyes. Only thing he can do. And a big Harlem sidekick there. And now dropping an elbow. There's Booker T. Booker trying to get back into this one. And God, he scoops him up with a big spine buster. Buff's trying to get the attention. Referee's not... And oh God, nearly there. Referee was not acknowledging it. Booker T, man. I think he should have made a tag when he had the chance. Bulldog just scoops him up. No. Thought he might have been trying to go for the power slam. Bulldog now. And Bulldog. Oh, he scoops him up. And oh, Booker over the back. And he drops the... Booker T using the brutal neck wrench. Putting in the neck wrench, the most popular move in wrestling. And Booker T all over the Bulldog right now. He's taunting right in Bret Hart's face. And oh, he makes the tag. Look at Booker T though. He didn't make up to his feet. He doesn't realise there's a tag. No, he did. Front roll there. Oh, won by Bret. It's like watching the cruiserweights. He scoops up Bret. Does a big clothesline there. And God gets him with a forearm now. Look at Booker T though, keeps coming. Drop kick just took him down. My God, man, we are getting some fast-paced tag action here. He's pulling Booker T back up to his feet. Booker T really needs to... Has grabbed him there. Caught with a jawbreaker. And Bret now takes him down. He won via submission last week. Is he going to get him again as he looks at Neidhart? And Booker T's got no choice. He's nowhere near the ropes. And the NWO Foundation, as they are known, pick up the victory. But I don't care what you say. Distractions and a low blow. Same as always. They say Ric Flair's the dirtiest player in the game. I think Bret Hart gives him a run for his money. Yet more distractions. And yet another low blow. Well, Booker T and Bret Hart will be one-on-one again this Sunday. But you know the usual suspects are going to be at ringside as well. Well, some one-on-one action, some cruiserweight action coming up. Rey Mysterio Jr. going to go one-on-one with Psychosis. And well, Greg the Hammer Valentine, the United States Champion, is coming out here with Rey Mysterio Jr. After all, it was little Ray Ray. Rey Mysterio came to him and Valentine last week. So they're watching each other's backs. Valentine is scheduled to meet Conan this Sunday. United States Championship on the line. And well, Conan was interviewed about that match. He said he will be the new United States Champion this Sunday. And he also said that Juventud Guerrera will be He will be at Halloween Havoc, and he wants Rey Mysterio Jr. And well, the Cruiserweight title will be on the line. Rey Mysterio is going to get another shot against Juventud. We haven't seen Juventud since Ray ripped off his mask. Here we go. Oh, God. Round the back there. Psychosis and Rey Mysterio. Two men that know each other very well. And, oh, dropped him on his head there. And a quick uppercut. As I said, the Valentine, the Hammer is out here watching Ray's back. Obviously, after last week, these filthy animals like to get involved. I said we haven't seen Juventud, but Conan's apparently said he is going to be at Halloween Havoc. As Ray took him down there. Is now in Ray launching him off the apron. And Ray's on the apron. You know he's got something on his mind. And Ray off the apron, taking Psychosis down. As now, oh, Psychosis over the back. Psychosis now bouncing him off our table here, drop kicks him down. You got to wonder, is Juventud Guerrera, is he going to come back with the mask on or off after having it torn off his head? It was meant to be Ray that took his mask off, but he decided, hell no. As in, oh, and a standing shooting star there. Whoa, Psychosis. And whoa. And oh, that's a draw, people. It's a draw. The two of them were so busy going at it. Even I wasn't keeping track of the count. These two have both been counted out. Brawling on the outside there. Even I lost track of the count there. I completely lost track of it. Well, these two have just been double counted out. Not much of a build-up for Sunday then, eh? Well, people, Arn Anderson, he's going to attempt this. After last week, Jeff Jarrett getting in his face, had some harsh words for him. Arn Anderson wants Ric Flair. He wants him one-on-one. There's the music, but yep, surprise, surprise, Flair is not there. Jeff Jarrett, and well, there's Sid coming out as well. The new four horsemen that Ric Flair's put together: Dean Malenko, Jeff Jarrett, and Big Sid. Well, Jeff Jarrett had some harsh words for Arn last week. Well, these two standing tall. As in, wait a minute, Arn's in the ring, and Arn just, oh God, he just, and oh my good God, what happened there? How the hell did that happen? Arn hit Sid so hard that he went out of the ring. And, oh, good God. But Jarrett takes advantage. And on now. In a bad way. And no, maybe not in a bad way. And wait a minute, look at the referee. He's telling Sid straight away, you can go. Get out of here. It is one-on-one. And oh God, Jarrett took him down there. Oh man. And oh. And God, just about took the head off him there. And on Anderson. And oh God. There's Jarrett now. And on Anderson, man, he is an older man. He is getting on a bit. As well, he scoops under. And a big knee to the gut there. And takes him down again. And oh. Caught again. Well, he went right after Sid at the start of this one. There's Jarrett now. Going middle rope. And oh, nobody home. And on. Rolls him down. He's got him down. Oh, Jarrett. And oh, nobody home. Jarrett takes him down. And Jarrett, however you want to say it. And oh, out the way there. As in one. And a huge spine buster there. As he scoops him up. And on Anderson, look at it plant him. And on Anderson, hooks the leg of Jeff Jarrett. And on Anderson, just pinned Double J. Arn Anderson came into this one ready for a fight. The Enforcer showing he's still got it. Jeff Jarrett, man, just got taken down. Sid got sent away. And wait a minute. There's Flair. Flair's in the ring. And oh, he just dropped Arn. And Ric Flair attacking the Enforcer. This man stood by his side for years. There's Flair now. And Flair. And he drops the knee. And oh man. And the Nature Boy. Oh, he's going to lock it. He's going to lock it in. He's going to lock in the figure four. And the figure four is in on Arn Anderson. It's locked in on him. And oh man. Ric Flair. The cheap shotting bastard. As Ric Flair shouts at Arn, I'll see you Sunday, and I'm going to put you out of your misery, as well as WCW. Well, it looks like Ric Flair is finally accepting the challenge one-on-one this Sunday at Halloween Havoc. Well, it's going to be Robert Gibson in one-on-one action, and don't know about you, but I'm quite entertained when these guys go into singles action, never mind tag team action. Robert Gibson, man, the match is scheduled for this Sunday. It is going to be the Rock and Roll Express, teaming up with Goldberg of all people, in a 6-man tag team match against the Steiner brothers and Kurt Hennig of the NWO. Well, he's going to go one-on-one with Kurt Hennig here, and well, surprise, surprise, there is the Disciple. Here we go. And caught straight away there. Hennig went right at him. Gibson took advantage. And taking him down there. And there's the Disciple getting involved already. Hennig able to take advantage. Well, he's all over him right now. And Hennig, Robert Gibson able to get back into this one. And caught with the elbow. Well, Robert Gibson, we've all been quite impressed with him and his solo outings, his matches with Kevin Von Erich. And Robert Gibson, he's wanting him on his feet. He's on that top rope, comes off. No one there. Hennig able to get out the way. Gibson though skips him up. Hennig elbowing his way out. Disciple's already been involved a little bit. As in rounded down with the neck breaker. And Kurt Hennig now round the back. And oh, perfect. Going to be a big 6-man tag team action. We'll start to see the Steiners. They're going to be in tag team action against Scott Hall and Randy Savage. As in a distance on this one here. But he connects it, falling back with that elbow. And now round the back, shot to the lower back. As well, Hennig float over, gets him with a neck breaker. It's Gibson this time, just rolling to the ropes there. Pulling himself back up. As in, Hennig just targeted him there, right off the apron. And well, he goes after him here on the outside, as he's got him, and oh, right on the guardrail. And Ricky Morton can do nothing but watch as Kurt Hennig's saying he's going to finish it. And again, man, midsection into the guardrail. Gibson, though, able to get a right hand. We might be looking at another double count out here. These two guys just brawling at it. Well, Hennig sends him back in. He snaps him down. And Vintage here snaps right over. Well, targeting the midsection now after dropping him on that guardrail. Can't blame him, to be fair. We got another neck breaker in, though. Saw the attack last week, man. They attacked Goldberg, all three of them, but my God, was Goldberg still putting up the fight. I say it was all about the numbers last week, man. They were the NWO were just taking out everybody using their numbers. As wait a minute here, Hennig might be going for a finish here, and there's the fisherman suplex delivered perfectly as he hooks the leg, Robert. And look at Ricky Morton. Why not? The NWO like to play this game. Why shouldn't he? And Ricky Morton getting the attention. Curt Hennig might have had this one in the bag. As Robert Gibson's got him though. Takes him, Bulldog. He caught him with a Bulldog there as Robert Gibson is now stalking Curt Hennig here. And down with the neck breaker as he hooks the leg. And he might just have snuck this one thanks to Ricky Morton. No, he got the shoulder up. And now, oh, going for the brawl neck wrench. Brutality at its finest. Such a popular move. As he scoops him up here. Oh, Hennig, in my opinion, might have had this one won. He's into another cover here. Ricky Morton kept him in it. You know what? NWO like to play that game every week, so I ain't judging. Goes around, comes around. Tit for tat. And Hennig now. And well, he snaps him down again here. And again, man, rolling right over on him. Into the cover again, hoping to get the victory here. And this time he got it. And Curt Hennig this time able to pick up the victory. Well, it'll be 6-man tag. Got to remember, man, Curt Hennig, he's all about the single action. So Robert Gibson, as much as he might have beat Kevin Von Erich in one-on-one, you really would expect the guy who's known more for singles action to pick up the victory. But Robert Gibson nearly beat him there. He nearly got him. And wait a minute. Oh, it's Goldberg. It's Goldberg. And down goes Hennig. His disciples in the ring. I don't think he wants to go near him though. He doesn't want to go near him. And wait a minute, Hennig. Morton's in the ring. And Morton just took down Hennig. It's going to be a 6-man tag team action. So they are going for it now. And well, there's Disciple now. He was taking his moment to actually get involved. And oh, what a right hand. And oh, Disciple with a cheap shot on Goldberg. And Morton dropping a shot. And oh, he's got Disciple. This never ends well. And look at Hennig, he's getting out of here. And oh, down goes the Disciple. And a cheap shot on Robert Gibson by Hennig. An absolute cheap shot as he's getting out of here. Goldberg was sending a message. That message obviously can be delivered through the Disciple, as always. It's always him that gets it. Well, Hennig is out of here. It'll be 6-man action this Sunday. We've still to see the Steiners in action tonight. Well, the Steiners are already in the ring, getting ready for it. Wait a minute, there's Luger. There's Luger and Norton. Lex Luger and Scott Norton. They're attacking Savage and Hall. Are you kidding me on? Savage and Hall have just both been attacked. Scott Norton and Lex Luger, man. The referee's asking, do you still want to compete? Here these guys go. And, oh man, a cheap shot there. And look at Steiner. And Steiner straight onto him here. And God. And Scott Hall. And Scott Hall, man, he is being attacked right now, man. I don't think they should have went through with this match. I don't think this was a good idea at all. God. Tell you something, it's almost like they knew it was coming. Rick Steiner's not even in his actual ring here. These knees to the gut. And oh man. And the Steiners are in control right now. Scott Hall being beaten down. And God. Savage is out of it right now. And look at this. Going for a cover. Scott Hall though out of it. And look at Rick Steiner on the outside. It's Savage trying to fight back here, but man, they've already been attacked. This NWO numbers thing continues yet again. This is pathetic. Look at Scott Hall. He ain't doing anything. This is just beat down right now. A big power slam and oh man on the outside there. And oh my good God, the barrel neck wrench! No, not the neck wrench. Scott Hall's busted open as well. And Scott Hall though continuing. And oh man, Savage is being beaten down right now. This is not good. Savage able to push him off there. He's in the ring now. Look at Steiner. Steiner's having a field day. We can tell you, by the way, people, Goldberg was told if he gets involved in this match, what would happen. And that done it. A win for the Steiners. An attack by Scott Norton and Lex Luger before the match even started. Scott Hall busted open. And the Frankensteiner from Freakzilla himself. And the Steiners get a victory over the Wolfpack tonight. Goldberg was told, if you run into this match as well, then the 6th man will be cancelled. Goldberg would probably have to have just stood and watched this happen there. Well, yet another attack. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, DDP and Sting are going to try this again, and well, no surprise, Canyon coming out here, as well as it appears Buff Bagwell. Oh, Buff Bagwell's had plenty of issues with Canyon and DDP. Tell you, I'm looking at the deluxe edition for the next game because the roster's been officially released, and my god, man, there's some amount of people locked behind that deluxe edition. Well, Sting out here too. They're going to attempt this match again after the DQ last week. I hope that deluxe edition's got the shit that I want. Well, Savage is a lot. Well, I need to buy the deluxe anyway because I need all the bloody DLC. And wait a minute, people, Nash is out here. Is Page wasting no time? Page has been out to prove himself. Disciple's out here. Don't know, Disciple, Goldberg never slammed him too much, to be fair. Buff Bagwell, we've got NWO representatives out here and a Wolfpack representative. As Nash is actually cheering on both men as well. And Canyon, of course, he's watching on. Well, he's out here obviously watching DDP's back. Buff Bagwell and the Disciple are out here. Last week it was as if they kept interfering in the match. But at the end of the match they actually told them, right, this is how we can help you. It's the NWO's trying to convince Sting and Diamond Dallas Page, of all people, neck wrench, brutal neck wrench. He's trying to convince them to join the NWO. As Sting sends Page. Why did I scream neck wrench in the middle of a sentence there? That's just so stupid. Well, Page either way able to get Sting there. Is Page now. Page has been out to kind of prove what he can do. He was quite unhappy that he never got the result he was looking for at War Games. He's been unhappy ever since Hogan. Now, even that, they're trying to convince Page to join the NWO after he faced Hogan only a couple of months ago. And Sting, he's got plenty of history with the NWO. God damn, Lex Luger to start with. Man who betrayed him to join the NWO. Now Canyon is trying to make sure Buff Bagwell doesn't get involved in this match. And well, looks like Nash is out here cheering on these two as well. What is he trying to... Is he trying to get them to join the Wolfpack as well? It's like they're fighting for Page and Sting. Diamond Dallas Page and Sting, not really men known too well for factions. Diamond Dallas Page outside of the Jersey Triad tag team partner. There's another neck wrench. Brutal, man. 2-in-1 match. Woo, we're getting extreme. Sting, of course, he has history in groups. He was in the Horsemen years ago. And they betrayed him. And then, of course, the Horsemen was reformed again. Sting joined in. And he was betrayed again. Of course, he was not officially in the Dungeon of Doom. Oh my good God, man! More neck wrenches! Oh no, Page this time. Page this time able to get out of it as he sends Sting over the ropes. Sting was kind of in the Dungeon of Doom in a small kind of way. Oh, wait a minute. Page. What's Page doing here? Oh, God. And Page. Well, Canyon and Nash kind of stopping any distractions happening. Nash is kind of cheering on both men. Disciple and Buff are obviously out here to try and convince these two how NWO tactics can help them. And Sting. Nice suplex there into the cover. You thinking Nash and Sting, man, go back to the start of this universe, man. Sting and Luger versus Hall and Nash. They were going at it. Speaking of going at it, Tombstone. And Sting just laid out Page. There's Buff. He's got the referee's attention right now. The Sting is stalking out Page right now. And, oh man. And now look at Buff. He's got Sting's attention. The Sting's pretty much got this match in the bag. But Buff Bagwell, DDP technically won the match last week by disqualification. As Sting getting back onto him last week. Sting did have the match won last week, but Kurt Hennig, he distracted the referee. And then it was him that actually yanked Diamond Dallas Page off the apron, resulting in a disqualification. As Page, here he comes. There goes Sting. I say, Nash, we're expecting a face-off between him and Hogan coming up. And, oh, a big neck breaker there. As Page now. And Page back in the ring. He's got Sting up, spins him round, drops the bomb. And Sting got the shoulder up. And Page getting the crowd going here. This would be a huge victory for Page if he pulled this one off. Page is actually kind of going down the Scott Hall route. As Page and the Diamond Cutter. It was Scott Hall who decided, I want to start facing guys like Sting and prove I can beat them single-handed. As Page has got the leg hooked on the Stinger, who got the shoulder up. Oh, Page is losing it. And oh, Sting over the back. And the Stinger. These guys outside the ring are all staying a distance away from each other. As Stinger splash! And there's Buff Bagwell again! He's got the attention of Sting. Sting, in my opinion, I think he's already had this match won. He had it won last week as well. It's no offence to Page, but when it comes to experience, Sting has got him by the balls on that one. There's this Stinger now. And Sting. Oh, man. He jumps into a cover here on Diamond Dallas Page. And Page, though, able to get the shoulder up. And Sting knows this should be over. Should be in the shower by now. And he's stalking out Page. As Sting. Scorpion. Death drop. And Buff Bagwell. He's on the apron. It's Sting. Hooks the leg. And you've got to be kidding me on right now. Sting's had the match won twice. How is this supposed to convince Sting to join the NWO? Explain to me how Sting's supposed to, at the end of this match, think, oh yes, that's a great idea. It's as if the NWO are just trying to show them this is what we can do to help. That's what they shouted at them last week. As Page with a huge clothesline there. The referee trying to keep them apart. He wants it to be in the ring. Doesn't want Page going out after him. And there's Canyon. He's looking out for Nash as well. He's trying to be very careful. And Sting back in the ring. Launches Page into the corner. As Sting now. And Sting, tip top, superplex. And that could do it right there. He hooks the leg of Diamond Dallas Page, who, God, pushes him off. He's picking him back up. There's Page, though. And, oh, God. And look at Page. Try to come back here with these shots. As now, look at Disciple. He's up on the apron trying to get Diamond Dallas Page's attention. But Page is not acknowledging him here. And again, look at Disciple. He's up on the apron. He's going crazy. And then Diamond Cutter. And Page hooks the leg. Disciple's on the apron again. God's sake, ref, get rid of him. And the referee's looking at Disciple. Disciple was on that apron 3 times in the space of a minute there. He's telling him time to go. He's been ejected. Constant interference there. Diamond Dallas Page had the match won there. Well, I'm not going to lie, Sting's had it won twice. So, nothing against Diamond Dallas Page, but Sting definitely should have won this match first. The NWO, I mean, Kevin Nash hasn't done anything. Canyon neither. As Page sends Sting off into the corner. Got caught there. Plants him with a DDT. Look at Page instantly trying to pull himself back up onto the ropes. As went for a stinger splash there. Got caught in an elbow. Well, Page and Sting are going at it, as I said. I mean, Diamond Dallas Page, he wants to prove himself. He wants to prove he should be at the top. And this Stinger, man, he wants to get back there. There's no doubt in that. As Page scoops him up. And he bombs him out again. And he's straight into the cover. Page might actually be able to steal this here. And he can thank the NWO if he does. And oh my God, he did! Say what you want, people. No offence, this isn't Diamond Dallas Page's fault. The NWO. Sting was cost this match twice. Page was even cost the match once. And Page finally picked up. Nash did not get involved, but he was out here cheering both of them on. But he did not get involved. Now, Diamond Dallas Page gets a huge singles victory here. At the end of the day, man, when Page watches this back, he'll see he did not win this match. The NWO, again, trying to show Sting and Page how they can help. Why was Kevin Nash out here, though? He didn't go after the NWO. He was just cheering on the two of them. He did not get involved in the match at all. I think Diamond Dallas Page and the Stinger, especially Sting, might have a decision to make soon. Well, everyone's away. Nash is still out here. I think it's face-off time. Well, the best thing about being here is I get to watch matches like that. Page and Sting, you've left it in the ring. Now, before I get to Hogan, I actually want to address this. So the NWO are trying to poach Sting and Diamond Dallas Page to join them. Now, you're probably familiar with those superstars. And let's face it, I'm not saying Diamond Dallas Page and Sting should trust me and the Wolfpack any more than they trust NWO. But we are against them, and I know Sting and Page have had their issues with them in the past. So tell me something, people. Do you want to see Sting and DDP with Hollywood? Or do you want to see them in the black and red of the Wolf Pack? And believe me when I say they ain't the only two. Well, I think Hogan's heard enough of that. The NWO Hollywood is obviously out on recruit. Well, we were waiting for the face-off. Look, I don't want to be out here any more than you do, standing in front of these ugly people. But let's get one thing straight. Sting and Paige are being shown what the NWO can do. You know, something you had. See, we've got a couple of slots opened, in case you haven't noticed. Let me ask you something, Hogan. Do your ears ever hurt from listening to yourself talk too much? Listen, I'm not out here to talk about Sting and Paige. If they two decide to stay on their own or team up with someone, whatever happens, happens. I couldn't care less, frankly. The Wolfpack will grow, I can promise you that. Oh, you spent a good amount of time pandering to the idiots now. What happened to the big sexy Kevin Nash, eh? The one who would take all the people down. The one who would tell the fans where to go. Look, I get it. You're out here trying to make some kind of a point. Listen, you're right. When I was with you, the black and white, oh yeah, we had some fun. We caused some mayhem. But then I decided... Actually, you know what? I didn't decide. You decided to do what you did to Scott Hall. Oh, you know what? I never liked Scott Hall in the first place. I don't like him. I didn't like him. It was Luger who convinced me he wasn't needed in this group. And you had the chance. You had the chance to just let him go and stick with the A-Team. Big words, little man. This Sunday, there's no Wolfpack, there's no NWO. It's me and you, Hogan. It's one-on-one inside that cage. What you gonna do, Hogan? What you gonna do? Oh, there's what he's gonna do! He just booted Nash right in his big sexy balls. And Hogan... It's Hogan now. And Hogan all over Nash right now. And he's beating him down. And taking him down. He low blow. He booted him right in the balls. Bret Hart's obviously been giving him some tips. And now with a title belt off the back, as Nash was trying to get out of the ring, and Hogan with another cheap shot. And God! And Hogan in the ring. And go a shot. It's Hogan now. And Hogan, as he drops the leg. And he holds it and he tells corrupt referee Nick Patrick to make a count on him. This isn't a match, people. Don't be fooled. And Hogan... Hogan just laid Nash out. First the low blow. Kevin Nash trash talked him. He was making him look like an idiot. And Hogan standing tall here as... And wait a minute, Hogan. And what's Hogan doing here? And oh, off the guardrail. And oh man, even Nick Patrick's telling him to calm down. And oh, he's telling him, he wants him on his feet here. And off the midsection. And man, Hall and Savage, man, I don't know if they're in any condition to come out here. As Hogan, and God, man, off the head. And Hogan. And Hogan's going to drop another one. He drops the atomic leg. And Kevin Nash has been laid out. Oh, you know what, Hogan? This Sunday, Halloween Havoc, you are locked in the triple cage, Hell in a Cell, and you will have no backup and nowhere to go. For the first time since his return, holding that championship for months and months, he will have no backup, no help. He will be locked in a cage, and Nash and him will be one-on-one. Like, share and subscribe, leave those comments down below, and I'll see you in the next episode.